alert! Cue the chaos! Theorycraft Online shields up, snacks ready. Welcome aboard the Cottontail 86 stream, live on Twitch, simulcasting to Kick and YouTube. Catch the VODs later, but for now, stay for the ride. War trails burning through the midnight blue. Fleet alarm screaming while the chat cuts through. One eye on the refinery, one eye on the raid. Laughing through the madness that the galaxy made. Marbles rolling wild while the emotes fly fast. Pokemon battles and the memes never last. Vulcan with the logic, Klingon with the fire. Cotton's on the bridge and we're climbing higher. Loop drops glittering in the neon haze. Every new surprise just lights up the page. Twitch in the front row, kicking the mix. YouTube holding the replay for the later fix. Whatever the game, we're ready to explore. From Starfield skies to the channel Discord. Roar, the groupies growing every night we collide. Cottontail 86 with the hyperspace ride. Countdown running, engines hum. Everybody in the chat says, here we come. Mic check, lights up, let the music roll. One more step and we launch full throttle. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Dark blue lights and the neon glow. Theorycraft loud while the warp core spin. Raise those shields. Let the chaos begin. Cottontail 86 taking over the night. Purple in the stars and the Zion lights. Laugh, rage, wheel spins. Community strong. Bridge crew ready. Now crank this song. Hey, spin that wheel. Hey, make that deal. Hey, fleet up, punch in. Let's ride. Warp speed, no brakes. Quick play, high stakes. Bridge crew standing side by side. Hey, clip that win. Hey, let the show begin. Hey, bring the hype from wall to wall. Twitch on live, Kick on deck. YouTube's waiting for the call. Bundles to claim and a dozen tabs deep. Chat moving faster than a furring you can cheat. Somebody yelling, hit the refinery. While Cotton's theory crafting perfect strategy. Tangy is screaming, alerts collide. Stream a bot barely keeping the systems alive. But somehow the chaos turns perfectly clean. Like a starship dancing through a battle scene. Buttons get mashed and the scoreboard shakes. Every little moment turning into break. Community rolling with the jokes and the lore. New faces welcome through the hangar door. The lag gets heavy, we keep moving on. If the match runs long, then the anthem stays strong. No matter the mission, no matter the star. Cottontail 86 takes it just a little farther. So if you're arriving from the raid tonight, or finding the stream in the search bar light, Twitch for the live, Kick for the thrill, YouTube for the voice. When the night grows still, keep your seatbelt tight and your volume high. We're flying through the... Fast, say the name. Cottontail 86 front and center. Start now. Welcome to the adventure. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Grab it on the captain's care, running the show. Community strong and the energy bright. Cottontail 86 going live tonight. Dark blue thunder and the purple skies. Science box reflected in everybody's eyes. From fleet command to marbles rolling along. Bridge crew ready. Now sing this song. Stay tuned for the chaos. Stay tuned for the lore. One more lap around the station before we explore. If you missed the beginning, don't worry, you'll see. The replay lives on YouTube and the live's on Twitch. And kick with me. Stream is live. Engage. Welcome to Hyperspace Arcade.
Good evening, good evening. Hello, bacon fish, and I will get started on those mission keys right away. Welcome in. Happy Monday.
I'm now trying to hold my mic as close as I can.
Don't put your mouth on it. Don't put your mouth on it.
All kinds of a hilarious stream.
You know, after I started going live, I realized that I'm an hour earlier than normal. There's nothing wrong with that, though. And thanks for the lurches. Howdy, bacon fish. How's your day been going? I'm idle in microscape. I need to find something to do. Going through and seeing if the batteries in the older drones will charge. That sounds actually like some fun to deal with some older stuff you haven't had a chance to break out in a while. Morning was rough, stomach wasn't happy. Sorry to hear that. I'm guessing that it's feeling a little better now. Hey, green tea.
It looks like it is Martok. Oh, but he missed the jump.
All the time you're going into work, they called and said, "Come in tomorrow. It's too hot to do anything today." In the grand scheme of things, that's not a bad thing. I'm running out of materials for doing fletching. I thought I was going to have a little bit more oak stuff to hang on to. I'm probably close to getting the willow bow unlocked. I'm going to end up having to go chop more wood. I had a little remote controlled truck until I wiped the battery out on that. Then I grabbed the drone that the boss gave you, wiped the battery out on that. Now I'm sitting with the bigger drone my mother gave me. My son years ago will charge. That's good to know. I mean, getting all that stuff figured out and dusted off. I mean, there's good in that. Did I grab the keys? I don't think I grabbed the keys. I logged in. All right, mission keys. Complete. I did complete the SMS mission keys, and I think the Alliance did the AMS. Yeah, our Alliance did the AMS already, so that's just a bonus one. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I still think I have officers. I might not. I might not on this account. It's all transporter patterns at this point. Maybe they'll change that. Hi, Broken Wolf. Was messing with the local hawks with my smaller drone the boss gave me. Flight time between 10 to 20 minutes from full charge for the drone. I've never got into having a drone. I was always super interested in it. I just never pulled the trigger on it. I think I would have liked it though. You'd remember to turn the speed up so it'll go faster. Especially if it doesn't change the battery drain too much. Like if your goal is to cover ground, it still feels weird having the fish hanging there. The fish windsock. I don't know if that ever really got completely explained. Like we had the fish pike mission thing. Guess that's from that. I don't know. But we've got interesting news coming up for the future here. I'm very, very, very curious to see things in plan. They have some smaller ones at Walmart that you can automatically position and run them indoors. I've had a remote control helicopter that operated like that. And you know, like I guess technically that would probably be considered a drone these days. But I'm pretty sure that had, did that have two? That probably had two counter spinning blades. Well, it didn't need to have the rotor in the back. I don't remember what that's called. Ham Green Tea, 55 streams. Thank you very much. These have a gyro and will maintain position in wind. I don't think these ones maintain position in wind, but they would hover and maintain the position that way. This would have been late 90s, like 98, 99, 2000, somewhere in that time range. Well, anywhere from like 95 to 2000. I don't remember how old I was. I just remember where I lived. Hey, Dark Tree. Thank you for the lurk. Definitely pop over and say hi to Dark Tree. He's celebrating his affiliate anniversary today. Had the Hilo single blade with a small propeller to raise and lower the tail for forward and reverse and adjusting the main. Yeah, I don't exactly remember. I know it was a tiny little thing. It was about yay long. Probably picked it up for like 20 or 30 bucks at Radio Shack or something. They were fun. They were fun, but I mean, there was no purpose to them. If they would have had like cameras or something on them, they would have been pretty cool. Gotta bounce around, need to do event stuff as well, and I'm terrible at trying to do the event stuff while I'm watching a stream. I definitely understand. I have trouble doing some of it too. It's sometimes it's hard to focus in on a couple of streams and yeah, try to do events too. It's tough sometimes. Thank you for popping in though. Appreciate it, Bacon Fish. Hey, Asian boy. How you doing tonight? I had a ship die. Exclamation point joined to get in the dungeon. Luckily it's just the ship that was doing some auto grinding on my little account. When it's mining Monday, you never know what kind of OPL hunters are running around. Oh, let's see. Okay, they do have the notification about the store closure. I didn't notice that before. They must have put the store closure notification up fairly recently. I picked the Borg Sphere event today. I picked it this morning. I picked it way prematurely. I'm still 4.5 hours from being able to open it. I was like, ooh, that's the one that I want to do for sure. I thought it was going to be about now that I could open up that that chest. No, I didn't look. It was almost tempting to pick a different one and try to roll that, come back, but we'll have to see what pops when that one's done. Is that spend or accumulate? Oh, the accumulate one. Okay, yeah, the 15,000 point task. There's also a accumulate a bunch of parts too. Okay, that's only 9,500. I was like, yeah, that one is kind of easy technically, but I'm not going to be doing it. All the spend ones are very easy to do. This takes like 2 buttons. Probably the quickest ones to do. You know, that would be awesome. Like if they actually linked the pack to the store and just save you the effort. Like once you start it, like the store link just populates. That's an efficiency they could add in. Not one that I would use, but I mean, nobody would really say that's a bad thing. It'd be helpful. Anything that they link around, because I mean they should have like all the store stuff linked into like the research things. My badge has moved again. Store's changed positions a couple of times. And then I'm guessing during the next run, they're going to make it so you can see your legendary currency. Because there's room for 2 things up here. There's room for 2 things up here. I don't care what anybody says. Like, you have to have a very, very, very tiny device to not have room for it. Even if it's a tap, if there's a plus sign here and it's a drop down that comes underneath of it that shows the legendary. Actually, what would really be an advantage is if when you scroll to the bottom like this, it automatically flips over. But I haven't gone through and done any of my spending yet. And I started this run with I want to. It was a little. It was over 70k in loot that I carried over from the previous run. I really expected that they were gonna overhaul the store, and I still think they will. But I still have to pick up my essentials. Like my mycelium and my outpost strike directives. This is going to be hard to maintain. Like the way that Alliance tournaments are structured right now, I probably won't be able to keep up that pace to pick up all the essentials. Exclamation join to get in on the dungeon. And that's a problem. Which I do realize that problem's always existed. It's just now I'm starting to feel that impact. And I have a level of understanding that I wouldn't have been able to have before. Because I know anybody that's in G3, probably most of G4, didn't really have the ability to do some of the 10k tasks. And I don't know, maybe it's worse than it was before, and the same for... If it's the same for the lower players, and it's worse for the higher players, you know, that's definitely a general drop in overall player experience. If it improves for G3 and G4, and then it becomes worse for like free-to-play G6 and G7, G5, you know, there's maybe a little bit more balance. These Emblem of Honors are almost becoming a poor investment now. Because there's better sourcing for these. This is free. But this is better out of like the Ferengi store. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. I think that's all the essentials.
Captain, we've been riding with you through the comets and the asteroids too. We don't mind the danger, we don't.
That was a little over 20k.
Through the stars with you.
So to be able to maintain
Fighting for you.
store,
Saving everyone you tell us to.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
good evening, Das. How are you doing tonight?
There's trouble in the Delta Quadrant. Pirates in the nearby nebula. And the
Do I not have...
suspect. I'm picking up some energy signature.
Oh. I was just like, why didn't Das get shouted out? Because Das is not technically spoke. That's right. There. That's the bait into speaking to play the beard clip. Dude, when you, I don't remember what stream it was. Like that might have been V-Neck stream where you mentioned the beard clip. Somebody mentioned the beard clip. Harpy PM'd me. She was like, what's this?
Yeah, I was joking around that, man, I wish I could have a beard like Quasel and Zero, and I had to back her because at the end of it, I put in Tarpy, and I was like,
The Federation's been on my back and the frontier.
So yeah. That got referred to as the Tarpy beard clip on Cottontail's stream. And Tarpy had to message me. She was like, what's this about me having a beard clip? I was like, whoa, context missing from that one. I was already getting ready to type a message to her and she already had that sent to me. I was like, woof. I had to send her the clip because I was like, I need to defend that one. That's not me. That's not me. She thought it was kind of funny in the end. She was like, yeah, context missing for something like that changes things a lot. It's as much my fault as it is your fault. I should actually look back because I mean, whoever actually did the clipping would be the most at fault. And I should look back and see if I'm the one that actually clipped it. Because then one could say it was my fault. Lost and clipped it, okay. I have so many free vouchers. So many free vouchers. Like, it's ridiculous. I have 33 different free vouchers. I'm just clicking on random crap. I don't even know what it is anymore.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Don't say anything funny so no one clips. I thought I was doing a bunch of Tangia dungeons because the area where Tangia dungeon was hidden behind the current Tangia dungeon that's running. So I couldn't see what I was actually clicking on. Warzone spammed Pop Cat and Rap God Cat on my stream for a solid hour. I'm not familiar with the Rap God Cat. Exclamation point join to get in on this duel. What is the Rap God Cat? Pop Cat singing Rap God? I don't know how I feel about this one. It is on Tangia. Not one I have already or anything, is it? I added a bunch of random crap. Hey, C Engineering. Got to halfway. Another duel.
For the heartless villains got to hurry, 'cause we have to make
Let me see.
split second, split second, split second, split.
Probably one of those ones you actually have to add it. Can't just straight up preview it. Yeah, it's better than I imagined. It's better than I imagined.
Help those who are helpless, we will feed those who are hungry, we will heal those who are injured, we will save those who are homeless.
I don't know about channel points though.
To the hopeless, we will give voice. To the voiceless, we will be their friends until the very end.
I have to think about that one.
Until the
Howdy, Paul. How you doing today?
split second, split second, split second, split second, split second.
Exclamation point join to get on the dungeon. Have to see about that. Better than crabs. I don't know. I like me some crab rave. I actually can't believe that the store sat there that long without refreshing to the top. I've had a lot of issues with it snapping back up as I've been trying to scroll. Oh, there it jumped. Maybe it doesn't go all the way to the top. Does it only snap back up like one level? Or no, I spent here, so it's snapping to this as the top. There we go. That's acting like normal now. See how long it takes it to snap back up. They should have never brought it back without this screen fixed. Because that was such a very poor thing. So Paul, like my go-tos, my top two things is like the cultivated mycelium and the premium Mirror Universe dust. How are you doing on Forbidden Tech? Like, do you need to, do you have enough to keep on your ships right now? Or do you have a lot of empty slots? Exclamation point join to get in the dungeon. I think the Forbidden Tech is probably better. A lot of the primes can be sourced in other areas. Yeah, Godsend and Quantum Slipstream are really good ones. I think Godsend is only sourceable here. Quantum Slipstream does have sourcing in the augment tree. Given proper levels of Reliant and reputation with the augment faction. So Godsend is a very good grab from this store. If I had to pick one, I would probably preference that one from here. And then, yeah, just filling in with random ones too. Like some of your specialty stuff. Like if you want to do some Armada things, you know, like this hull piercer is good. I think this is also part of the Forbidden Tech Refinery that unlocks another claim there. Like those are good ones to focus on. Yeah, Section 31 torpedo pods, dual photon warheads, control seeker probe. They all open up additional tier up catalyst refines. Those are good ones to have just for that portion of things. Protomatter itself. I think the Ferengi whip is the only one that has any protomatter associated with it. Because everything else here is tier up catalyst. I don't remember what that was unlocked with. So hard to remember all the little things. Yeah, Ferengi Whip has the stuff there. Yeah, you got to be careful with the level that you bring the whip to. I shouldn't say you have to. There's a purpose to leaving this at like level tier 3, tier 4 thing. Because it makes some of these chances better. Yeah, 100k. I've pulled the 3200 trial bells many times too. I'm technically of the opinion that I think it's still worth leveling. You know, like some of the other trade-off that you get from it, pretty good. I've pulled the 1 mil out of here before too, to be honest. But I mean, there's a lot of times where this doesn't do anything. But it's good. It's part of the... It's all part of the bulk refine, so you can set it and not have to worry about opening it again. Especially once you have the Fisha mastered. You don't actually have to do the mining, you just get the benefit off of it. And I've got to double check. I've got a couple pieces of tech that I'm finishing up out of here too. Or that I can finish out of here. I'm getting pretty close to the point where I'm about done with the traditional stuff. What are the things closer to the bottom? Like the Breen dampener I still need out of here. Parka's isolytic weapon, I think, was the one that did the isolytic artifact token exchange. Maybe that's not in here. I was thinking that was in here. To be so careful when scrolling through this dang store. I have at least 2 misclicks per tournament. I gotta look at Seal Cotel. I might need to have some of those still. No, that's legendary credit. I'm not gonna do that for legendary credit. The biggest thing is when the final day of the tournament pops through, because then I can see like where we place and how many stuff that we get. Because right now we're still positioned good for legendary credit. I guess they're never going to be that bad. Any place you're going to get okay. I'm really surprised there's not a bigger spread on this. That's an easy 20k task? No, that is not an easy 20k task. That is a very low RNG chance. I've pulled, I think 5 tasks that were RNG based, and I've made one of them so far. No, I take that back. I've done 3. 3 of them are RNG based. I've only gotten one of them to trigger so far. I've fallen short twice. And they were both the Athena honor class honors. That one's let me down twice. Not a 20k task either. That was only a 15. So yeah, that's been tough. I've been having issues with them. I haven't even seen the Proto Matter one pop up once. I take that back. I saw it on the first day, but I haven't gotten it to pop back up since. At least while I've had the slot free. And I'm trying to save some of the rerolls, so I'm not using very many of them. It depends on how dead-ended you are. Because it'll always be within 2 jumps. So you'd have to be making sure that you're in 2 different spots away. But even still, I mean, you only have, 1 out of 2 odds in most places. If you're in, like, some of the ender systems. Because, like, if you house in Tuxtable here, like, any one of these 3 systems outside of Chacaville could be there. The name is familiar, but the location does not. Oh yeah, if you're going to be up in G5 space. I wouldn't move my base out there just to be able to do that. They used to have pretty decent dead ends here. I think this one had housing, right? No. They used to have a couple like level 9 systems like that you used to be able to park in. But I mean, I just set myself up like here, and then it's within this little group of systems, and it's 3 seconds of Well, it's all impulse speed basically. There's no actual warp time. Thanks, Doss. But like parking up Incinderon's a good technique for sure. I was thinking Smiley. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Hey, Rage Starved.
This motherfucker.
That was a good one. Where the hell is that system?
Oh my god.
Is it this one? No, there was one of the systems before Waves. Sunray? Ever since they reordered things, I can't remember exactly. Maybe I'm thinking of Aravan there. I was thinking it was Sunray though. But Aravan's got the housing, so that would be one of those three, but it's still the same thing. Where's Pecan been? I see him in Marble streams. He's been doing a lot of Marble streams. You can catch him hanging out in Lostins from time to time. I don't know about anywhere else that I've seen him. But he's running around doing things. Do we have an SLB? ALB. SLB. I'm actually surprised he's not on this leaderboard. If there's an actual SLB running, we have Coda B back. Yeah, he'll be on this one. He'll be on this one. There, he's on this one. Still doing things. Actually, the mining one might be a good spot. Rules of acquisition. There he is, 6th on that one too. Exclamation point join to get in the dungeon. But yeah. We ultimately converted Wrath of Butter Pecan into a Marbles player now. He's been converted into a Marbles degen. I don't blame him. It's a lot of fun. A lot of the full-time Marble streamers have a really cool vibe. I gotta do Domination. Domination is like the one event that I look forward to the least. It used to be fun before Sigma. Not that bad. I should just do... That's common. This is one of those things that if I've got the Maverick task for spending, like it's a good thing to spend those G7 on commons while I can. Warzone. That call out's so hilarious. How's it going tonight? Crap, what was I looking for? Maverick tasks. I think I've got everything pretty well wrapped up here. When I do my FKR stuff, I'll finish that off. Alliance finished that off. I need to go kill a couple more Conqueror hostiles. That resets tonight. Yeah, 4 hours. I don't think I completed my challenge track yesterday, to be honest. I feel like it. Who was that streamer? He looks super familiar. That was Warzone. Our G7 ascended relativity guy. Rode the fuck out of that ship. He min-maxed the relativity to the core. Very impressed. Very impressed. What, domination? Oh, let's see. I think Excelsior needs some levels. Yeah. Actually, I should have done officers since there's a not a like a Ferengi event or anything that doesn't score off of officers. Oh well, maybe next time. Let's see. We have to take Gorn. Urok. Oh, hell yeah. Urok Day is my favorite. Should that probably work? We can assign vengeance to the normal G7 stuff. I still have to get used to going to the 66 system. I think I finished out some of the research because I was struggling a little bit with the 66s. Then I went through and I realized that I was way behind on some of the Excelsior research. Like, I was 3 levels down on shields. And once I did that, I think that brought the ship back into its full combat capabilities again. Thanks for the lurk, Dragon Ghost Rider. I have so much regret for picking up that Alliance task. It's like three more hours until I can clear that task. I think the good thing is, like, it doesn't seem to occupy that slot up like it normally had. Because a lot of times if somebody had the task, that slot would be like blanked out or whatever. It doesn't look like that's the case because I don't think I've ever seen any of them blanked out. I don't understand how some of these paid tasks are only 10K. Like, that feels like such a bad decision. I mean, like, there may be a world to get 6,400 in the rare prototype techs. Because, like, there's a few different ways to get the rare prototype tech catalyst. I don't know if this refinery has it. I don't know if you can get 6,000. Yeah, that one's only 160. That one's only... Oh, that's epic. I don't know if this one had any. Maybe there's not that many places to be able to get it. Because I was thinking Augment also had prototype tech, but I don't think so. I think that's just normal forbidden tech stuff. Maybe not. Yeah. I mean, if you're given the choice to make a $100 purchase and have it earn 10K, 15K, or 20K points, like, I think most people would probably opt in for the for the 20K option. Like you said, like there could be exact circumstances where that pack would be more beneficial or more relevant for somebody for reasons. And I haven't done the min-maxing in the way like to look to see if there's pathways where you have like the 17K multiphasics, and then you can still have a pack that has a spend mechanic associated to it, where you can use that pack purchase to do more than one paid pack. Haven't looked at it at that level. I don't think I would ever actually spend to complete Alliance tournaments. I have in the past. But that was out of picking the incorrect thing. Basically just did a punishment to myself. What do we need? But the game's The game's got to make some very serious improvements to get me interested in spending $100. And I don't know, depending on what they do with the choice tokens that they're gonna bring back next arc, you know, like that may brighten things up enough. It may not. I have a lot of reservation about how well that rolls out, how well that actually feels. Because it seems like when they bring something like that back, they're gonna aim the bar a little low. Alright, where do we end up with these? Shield is just not quite holding. I believe M93 is right around the corner. This month flew by so fast. Yeah, the not having any breaks in between, that's starting to feel a little heavy. Because I did enjoy having a week off. Because I would go through on that off period, and every day I would restock one of the extra loops. I'd restock Silent. I would go heavy on Transigen during that period. I'd restock like 6-star, 7-star mining, just go heavy. What else do we have? Zindi. I would stock up on Zindi things. Go through and do armadas with the team. Formation armadas, regular FKR armadas. And now that time doesn't exist anymore. So it's a matter of trying to fit it in during the arc. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but some days, some weeks, it's a little bit harder to fit that in. Luckily, we've gained some abilities to maximize some of those loops to make it less necessary, and then getting NX01 into archives is going to help that a little bit once that gets archived. I've been slow rolling that. There's still a lot of good officers in the archive recruit chest. So I've been making sure that I'm still pulling this. Because there's still Nesmith, Mbenga, Kirk. Those are good officers. I've finished off Dane, the Mining Trinity for below decks. Liliari I finished off. Harrison I finished off through this. But yeah, trying to get Nesmith finished out and Mbenga finished out for sure. Those two are kind of my priority to get out of here. And then once that's done, it might be more a matter of not even selecting that ever again. Might be losing importance. But yeah, I mean, M93's on Thursday. The new S&W season drops Thursday. It's going to be a very interesting day. I'm very curious if they're still going to have some kind of event, at least the missions tie into S&W. It'd be good, you know, like if this is like one of our revisit arcs, if they do revisit sourcing on the S&W officers and what was the ship? Eviscerator? Go through the Eviscerator for mid-ops. Like, that'd be a lot of good stuff right there. Because that was one thing that I kind of missed out on this month for this M92 for mid-ops, was having that ship focus. Granted, the Ascension tree kind of fills in some of that void, but I still think it would be good to have a catch-up mechanic built in for sourcing some of the blueprints, because that's still difficult. Squall, Reliant, Voyager, they're all ones that are going to take a very long time, especially the Reliant right now. I can't grind into Augment Exile space with the ships that I have right now. Hey 50, how's it going tonight? It'll be a little easier once I get a 34 epic, but I skipped out on the faction rares. Time for some snow. Everybody could, well, not everybody, but around here could definitely use a little bit of extra cooling going on. Hell yeah. I know I was watching Ultravetica stream last night for his 24-hour charity stream, and he said it was like 50 some degrees there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was like, oh, that'd be so good right now. I mean, granted, it's middle of winter there, but you're watching Fisty snore on Ultravetica stream? That's hilarious. I know that he was about ready to pass out, and that was about the time I went to bed. I was like, that's funny. I know, like, I had heard him say the words. I know I had heard him say the words, I need to leave before I pass out on stream again. I know I heard him say those words. And that mission was not accomplished. I left him sleeping on stream for an entire hour. That's actually... I don't know if I want to say that would have been mean or if that would have been funny. No harm, no foul, I guess. Sent me a pic. I mean, I saw him basically with his eyes closed. Like, he was almost asleep. I mean, that's basically what I looked like about the time that I went to sleep. Or about the time that I decided to leave. That's funny. In the grand scheme of things, though, I mean, nothing too wrong with it, to be honest. He's in good company. I know if I would, if I'd pass out in my buddy's garage, there would be pictures of me the next day for sure. Balbom got a Yahtzee. I heard that on mini stream. I was a little disappointed it wasn't me because I turned in 70-some thousand channel points, I think. That was a really good tactic for clearing out everybody's channel points. I was like, how can I take that idea and make it my own? That way I don't have to listen to Turtles again. Actually, I should have a jackpot. Have something like that where it's a $100 pack or something. Gamble 10%. I think I'm fairly generous on the points, but maybe not. I don't remember. I upped the payouts from what the default was. But I also don't have any redemptions. I don't have any redemptions in the Dream Element store. Because you can use that for redemptions that can be done. Yeah, I kind of thought about doing the the stream streak accumulations. I thought about setting those up for resetting the timer or decreasing the timer on the on the Deadpool dances. I haven't thought about what a really good reward for that would be. And like there was talk about decreasing the price of turtles with it. Maybe some specific things. Proud of yourself for figuring out how to set channel points on different Tangias. It's not intuitive. It's truly not intuitive. Nobody figures that out on their own the first time. Or if they do, it takes a while. I mean, even I struggled with that for a little bit. I was like, there's got to be a way to do this. I don't even think Tangia guides you through doing it. I don't remember. Not when you're setting the app. Jesus Christ. One of these days when that thing gets done playing, I'm not going to be sitting here because I need to go change my shorts. If you ever get out of an alert like that with just the chair, that's exactly what happens. That jump scared the shit out of me. Luckily, not literally. Thank you, Doss. I don't know why that one hit really hard today. And I had that turned way down in your guys' side because I had it I had the alerts turned down from when Jason was on with me. So I apologize if any of the alerts didn't come through properly before. I don't think there was too much. Nothing paid for, at least. I don't. That's the biggest thing. As long as nobody paid bits for anything and felt like they missed out. I don't know what's happened here lately, but there's... I'm hitting a lot more hostiles than I normally can. Like the last 3 or 4 days. Ref made a 10K claim for a V-neck flying V-vid. Did he really? That channel points? Please tell me those channel points. Okay. You got gooder? I don't, not by any reasonable thing, I don't think. I'm thinking I need to go try 73s. Because I don't even know. I'll claim it when his hype train is done. It's crazy long. Oh, he's got a big hype train going now. Yeah, I'm like hitting half again as many hostiles as I would expect myself to be able to handle. Something's clicked in a very positive way. Or maybe this Metreon and Godsend. That's what I... No, that's not what I had set for G7s. G7 I had Agony and an Iron. But the Metreon and Godsend combo is doing extremely well right now. Tank flips back to Janeway at some point. Well, but at what point does that still take Carol Marcus? Or is that replacing Carol too? Okay, yeah, if the battles get fast, then Chang with Janeway, or Janeway with Carol Marcus is still good. Because if you're doing like a 2-round fight, getting that shield mitigation done. No, it's still 21 rounds. This is 21 rounds. There's no way this tech would be that useful on 73s. The 73s, I'm gonna need burning. It's turning into one of them streams again. I'm I'm gonna get Faction Hunt done in one haul. That's the first time I've been able to do that in way too long. Okay, never ending. Yeah. I don't think I've been able to do Faction Hunt on one haul the whole entire time I've been in G7. I'm always playing Crew Jitsu. This isn't Crew Jitsu, this is Tech Jitsu. Because I know this is something that had been attempted at tier 6. And it didn't perform as well as the other tech set that I had. But now that I'm at tier 8, the game's changed a little bit. As a matter of fact, I was probably flying this ship for a week without forbidden tech on it, and I was having about the same results that I would normally. I don't think it would have been any surge research. Much good stuff there. Apex barrier. See what happens. I usually don't as well. Like, most of the time, you can get away with it. Like, there's some that work really generically where you can use it on armadas and hostiles with enough effectiveness that it's not a big deal. Howdy, Cruzito. How you doing tonight? I'll have to look at the other events. If there's not a lot of events going on, this might be... I wish there was housing in the Vale. For days like today, I just wish there was housing in the Vale. Because then I could just experiment the crap out of some crew changes. And I know moving to the Vale, that can cut the warp time in half. Or moving to the margins. That'll cut the warp time in half, but... And I gotta recall all my ships. I shouldn't even be attacking the 73. That's probably the only event that I have to do today, but... Because I still can't get myself to do open armadas. I mean, I don't see how 114 of the exotic spirit shipments is supposed to feel like an incentive. I mean, the 1500 Maverick Periphery intel, kind of, maybe? I mean, 114, I mean, that's... Now this, on the other hand, Primordial Plasma is well worth spending anything that I can to get into that. Like, that is yummy stuff. Because I've been having trouble with participation in surges. Granted, some of that's probably with timing. I've been ending up doing some weird timing for it. but I don't know, like 3 out of the last 4 weeks, I've been the only person in my alliance that I think has ever ran a surge. And then even then, it's been like later in the evenings, and a lot of people aren't on to participate. And it's like, oh, it's tough to make progress. Tough to make progress in surges when there's only 3 or 4 ships in the surge. But this week's really bad. But I think that's a lot of the pushback from the Alliance tournament. A lot of people disengaged. Or minimized their engagement at least. We didn't have any, I don't think we had anybody quit over it or anything, but people weren't spending any extra time to try to finish anything. I've even missed a few tasks. I've completed 9 tasks out of 12 so far. I misclicked one. I misread one of them. And then I took 2 of the class honors tasks that I did not get a lucky enough pull to be able to complete. That's been frustrating. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 25 hostiles out of this yet. I should try to flip the Janeway though if Chang isn't doing it. Those battleships are really chewy. Yeah, that's going more than 50 rounds. So that needs to have some burning brought back. Which I kind of assumed. I mean, that makes me wonder. Swapping out Naga for Neelix maybe. But I don't know if that's a fair trade. You know what might be helping me right now, actually? That extra little bit of crit chance that Metreon Cascade is delivering. Yeah, it's a little bit less than what I was doing with the other tech. Same or less. Yeah, that's starting to make me wonder if that's just adding enough effectiveness to Chang. She's on ship C. Where is ship C? Oh, that's the Squall. Why is Janeway on the Squall? Because I don't use her in my normal crew loadout, so she never gets taken off. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, faction hunt. Done. I'm not doing Romulan or Federation. Interstellar dominance. I don't think there's going to be a chance of some Sigma commander credits. No officer laurels. Sigma faction credits or Maverick credits? Maverick credits? There's not going to be enough stuff to spend there. Chaos Tech. That needs 1,000,000 points. The sphere stuff. I always forget about the sphere stuff. I mean, is that even worth doing? That's worth doing, even for the first milestone. Yeah. Okay, that's only halfway. So that's probably 2 weeks away. I don't know if I have... Ooh, I don't have any Chaos Tech that I can upgrade. Looks like I get to take this week off anyways. I don't think I have any prototype tech that I can upgrade either. Because I don't have shit for that unlocked. Yeah. It was a Hail Mary that I even did it last week. I shouldn't have been able to complete it because I did it the week before for... Cisco. I was able to upgrade Cisco 2 levels. I still think that needs to be staying on the screen until it actually hits the corner. Ooh, that was a close one. That was going to do it. That was going to be the one. Can I up the timer on that? That was underwhelming. Those channel points. Chad.
Flying like a game of flames. New folks rolling in, whole squad insane. Pulled up to the body domain. Let's go. Welcome to the borough. Welcome to the show. Let the good vibes flow. Rate a train crazy, watch the numbers grow. Drop your emotes, let the whole chat know.
Alright, that's not very good. Running. I know you're scared. Oh, come on! You needed to kill him. Alright, now my trust is already broken because I bet he's gonna come back to life at some point.
That didn't conflict with each other at all. That's everywhere. Yes,
More
there
ADHD
is.
asked me, Cottontail 86, Lost in 73, or Warzone 21375. Who would you go see, Lola? Lost in 73. Feels like the one who'd actually make the room interesting instead of just yelling into it. Cottontail 86 sounds slick. Warzone 21375 sounds like a headache.
Yeah,
Lost
you got
gets my attention
two.
first.
Damn.
You ended
That's
up with
brutal.
2 clips.
Dominatrix Lola fucking has no chill.
That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm trying to do. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Chad, for the raid. How's it going tonight? How was your stream?
Yeah, it's beer.
Oh, you're still going.
This guy. Who's gonna get promoted? Let's go. Boom.
Oh no, it's a double shout out.
Good job, beer. Look at him go. He's so happy.
That is a good one. The DVD spin is a pretty decent one. Like, that brings back so many memories of, like, the old screensavers. And don't forget to look into crowd control and get your free 50 coins for the day, too, while you're here. I never remember where any of this stuff is. Is that retro? No. Ah, chaotic. That is chaotic. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any adjustment that I could make to this, to the length of time that that runs for.
Bruh.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to make sure. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Ellie, Morty HD, Ryan, Queen Fanny, Chad, of course, Broken Wolf. How y'all doing? Thanks once again for the raid, Chad. Appreciate you. Yeah, more. You ended up in back-to-back alerts there. That was pretty epic. Not all of us get that opportunity. Especially across different streams. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else out there that we could maybe squeeze one out of. Like, what are the chances that we give Ultra a shout out and it ends up being a clip of you? Did you get an opportunity to kill anybody yesterday? I know we were talking about going on with Ultra towards the end of his stream. I don't know if he ended up on there or not. I didn't get a chance to go back and look. You were good? Okay. You never know. It's worth asking. Well, I think... Well, even like when I played Outposts Unknown, I'm pretty sure I ended up killing at least one person. He was surprisingly awake at the end. Yeah, I was kind of thought that he was gonna go a little bit extra, but it looked like he finished pretty much smack on at 24. I looked back to see how long his stream was because I half expected him to be on still when I woke up. That I thought Lawson had convinced him to go 30 hours. 30 hours is a long time to be on stream. I don't think I could ever do that. He gives feelings like they want to risk it. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of torture. Like if I did it, I would not deprive myself of sleep at all. He did get a nap in. A couple of them actually, I think. At least one. It was a short one though. It was only like a 20-minute nap, I think. And so at least that's all it seemed. So did Fisty. Yeah. Yeah. Minnie and Candy were doing Phasmophobia, so Candy was just sharing his stream or his screen through Stream Together. Because you can do like mod takeovers that way and stuff too. I've seen other streamers do that during subathons and stuff. You know, like instead of putting on like words on stream or bloop or something like that, they'll have a mod takeover for the night shift. Or a couple of mods, you know, play Fortnite or something, Roblox. Minecraft, you know, something of the sort. Words on stream is fun, but you know, like having it on for, you know, like 5 or 6 hours while you're asleep or a couple hours even if you're gonna take a nap or step away from stream for a while. It's a little much. It can still be fun. But once you've... I've actually played it enough, especially during like some streamers' subathons that I've followed, that I got to recognize some of the words because it's not a really long list of words. Like you can actually memorize the word on there fairly easily. Hey Misa, how you doing? Damn it.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
It's good for me when it's not in headphones. There's something about it just being in my skull that changes it a little bit. And maybe that's just a deficiency on me for having such an empty space for it to echo around in. Yeah, I still question if Naga got swapped out if Neelix. That'd have to be quite a change in combat. Makes my day to hear it. I can understand. I liked the turtle stream sticker a lot. That was always good when it was a cheap one. Especially when you could stack up like 4 or 5 of them. I just make me think of Ultimate DJ streams and just plopping those all over his stream. Where the hell is Neelix? He's on ship B. I don't know if that'd be a fair exchange. Because she reduces the cost by what, like 88%? I feel like it's about an eighth the repair cost with her on board versus not. So I would have to be able to kill 8 times the hostiles to pay off. Now warp time could be considered a factor here. Which I don't need to do 73s. 73s is a nice to do thing at this point. But I don't think she's going to double my... Neelix is not going to do 150% extra. Just not. 50% extra, maybe. 150% no. That ends up turning that into 2 hulls. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. I wonder if that's worth the... I haven't played with the officer, or the battle log tool in a little bit. It was petting me, so I had to look over to see it. I was wondering, because this has been updated where you can swap out crews, if I'm not mistaken. Like, isn't there a way to be able to check and see how the combat would change? Actually, I need to see. We're estimated at 10 kills. They're supposed to change something. This isn't the area where that goes. Maybe that's one of them future things. Because I thought they were supposed to be like combat simulator type of things here. Oh no, that's it. Because I want to see what this would look like with burning. Can we add burning? How do we add burning? That's Chang. All repair, shield mitigation, critical mitigation. Whooping your butt at this time? I didn't even see it. I was not paying attention. I was focused. I need to actually take a... I have to take a look at some of the videos available for this. I found a more disturbing alert than the turtles. Wow. That one makes me want to throw up in my mouth a little bit. Let's reset to default. Thank you, Ellie. Damn it, I thought the battle simulator was going to be updated with the burning stat on it. Unless I didn't change anything. You needed a good one after that last one.
But daddy is a
I think
state
they
of mind,
appreciate
you know
it.
what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
Yeah, you are. I need to learn to use this tool a little more. Like, I thought I had a good idea. Does that change anything? No, because it's not in the log. The burning's not in the log. Honestly, never messed with Tangia before, so I'm enjoying myself. Especially if you've earned a few free tickets. Like, it gives you an opportunity to mess with different things. There's a lot in there. That one I don't understand. Okay, so there's no...
Oh, that's real nice.
That was on SpongeBob. There's a lot of SpongeBob ones. Okay, so you can't actually simulate an officer change. That didn't get me nearly as bad as the crabs did before. The engineering made me almost poop myself. Because I've got the music set for, you know, like the chill vibes. And that feels rude. You get those vouchers from the dungeons. Yeah, I've had like 30 of them. That one's so freaky. Exclamation join to get in on the dungeon. I still need to redo all my armor and stuff. I wonder if there's... V'ger 8472 hostels. Oof, that's going back a little bit. What does the play button mean? Oh, it must be... No, it's all sorted by date. Oh. Oh, why is that so long? That was way too long. I got dailies to do with it. I don't blame you. Like, I've got way too many different things available to be able to do with the free tickets, to be honest. Way too many things. Because I enabled, like, pretty much everything. I just said, fuck it, let's go. Exclamation point join to get in on the next dungeon. Jump stickers never get me for some reason. I shouldn't say never. I shouldn't say they never get me. Like, that was a great opportunity because I'm so focused on the monitor. Oh, that one's annoying. But like the first 73 that I tried going for, I did not defeat. I died in 4 rounds. I don't know how long ago that was. That was back in April. Tier 5 ship. Need to take Neelix off so I don't confuse myself later. That's a shame. I really thought that you could add the abilities and simulate. How to do dailies. I don't blame you. That's, you can only put those off for so long. I might have to ask Pseudo about that one. That might not be an idea to add. Well, there's one ship that's full. I think that's the first thing that I have that I can that I free called for the mining event. It is. That's crazy. Exclamation point join to get in on the next dungeon. Is that a grenade? Hey, Vanny, do you have a grenade in your offhand? Is that a defensive weapon or an offensive weapon? Oh, speaking of... Okay. I wasn't certain if I still had... if I still had enough willow? I don't know if this is willow or... No, yeah, willow logs. I wasn't certain if I still had enough willow logs to keep going here for fletching. Which one this is? Arrow shafts? I must be doing arrow shafts. Okay, I was not as close to 35 as I thought I was. But I was able to get my 4th pet over the weekend. I now have the golem core. I have the frog. I have Winkles. And I have the Tinnerling. Best defense is a bigger offense. Not wrong. Like, that's a very effective defense. Like, that's at the point where I'm at in this game here. Is... You know, like, where do I need to... flip some of this? Exclamation point join to get on the next dungeon. Queen Fanny's really looking to make up some of them tickets for vouchers. Yeah, when you go to TNG, it should show right above all of the what do they call it? Interactions, right above all the interactions, right underneath the search bar. It should show you that you have such and such vouchers. And they apply to different categories too. Yeah, there's a bunch of different categories. I want to say that there's 5 different categories. I mean, there's TTS, there's trolling, there's what is it? Some kind of positivity thing. I don't remember what that was exactly called. I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, Maverick Task. Like, there's one more thing I wanted to finish up, wrap up for this stream. Maverick Tasks. Because today's the last day to do any of the Maverick Tasks. And I need to go do at least the hostile hunt. And try to see how many 72s I can do. Because if I can close out that task, I'll try to do that. Never remember where any of this stuff is anymore. Exclamation point join to get in on the next dungeon. Great. I don't know why, but Greg always seems like an old man store to me. I mean, we don't have Gregs around here, so I don't know for sure. That's my perception. It might be because of like just the old Greg meme or something. All right, that one's complete. I went way quicker than I expected it to, even. That one went way quicker than I even expected it to. Okay. So far, we've got a couple of hints, couple of leaks that have been shared with the community so far for upcoming things. Hi, Savage Darkness. How you doing tonight? So we've learned that M93 is going to bring back choice tokens. Don't know exactly what that looks like yet. Know nothing of new stuffs. They haven't done their official preview thing. But we do know for a fact that M93 is bringing back, well, fact. we know, we've been told from various sources that choice tokens are going to be coming back. Don't know at what level, what method, what payout, what the associated return store is going to look like. Maintenance has been announced before previews come out this time. If we pay attention to what they had kind of previously told us, that thing's so creepy. That Maxwell is so creepy. You know, like, I don't have any doubt that it's actually going to come. I just don't know if it's going to look like the last instance of it. The Peepo Shark. Yeah, the evil Maxwell. It's still just Maxwell, yes, but it's still creepy. Creepier. Like, we don't have any idea what it's going to look like. We don't have any idea what the store redemptions are going to be. We don't know if it's going to be at the same level that it was when it was taken away. If we're going to be getting an uplift, if it's going to be reduced. We don't know what the timing is going to look like, because one of the reasons it disappeared is potentially because of Alliance tournaments, and you know, that the interaction with that may be interesting. I mean, it could be a more focused timeline. It's really hard to say how they could work it out. They may raise the goalpost on the material exchange for Alliance tournaments too. I mean, there's all sorts of different ways that they could go with it. And maybe they have enough premium tasks inside of Alliance tournaments now that they are willing to offer another freebie. I mean, it's potential. No, saving battle pass won't work. Yeah, I was almost wondering if they might introduce Alliance tournaments at the beginning of arcs instead of at the end. Because that would be a way to get around some of that economy mechanic. Choice tokens replacing bulk claims in the 7-day streak. Oh. I wasn't 100% certain if that's what that had been, but I don't know why that would... Well... Okay, here's how that could work that I could see. Is they would have if they had a 7-day thing, and through each of those 7 days, you get a higher payout. That could be interesting. Because they are taking bulk claims out of the 7-day streak. They are taking bulk claims out of 7-day streak. I think that one was M94. I don't think that was part of M93. I can't recall specifically though. Unless that is a change. I was thinking that the M94 was removing the bulk claim required tied to the 7-day claim, and then we're supposed to be getting the true claim all button, which I know that they have said is coming.
Go fuck yourself, Guppy!
D-Camel. Another grooming clip.
Yeah, I've never seen a cat like enjoy a brush so much.
That is impressive, not gonna lie. How's it going, D-Whale? How you doing tonight? Good. Glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty well myself. You know, it's been a good day. Things are things are pretty chill around here. Can't complain about any of that. That's weird watching your cat get brushed. Not weird, it's just not typical. I don't know. Is that abnormal? Hi, Tidman. How you doing? Is that really abnormal? I don't know. You got your internet fixed in the shop? What did you find? I got to know about that one. He's a ragdoll. If you don't brush them, they get mats. Yeah, those kind of cats can definitely... I can definitely see that's so much fluffiness. That switch was messing with the ISP equipment. Really? That's interesting. One of my remote guys at work just had his internet upgraded either over the weekend or like on Friday. Had an upgraded package. The company replaced the modem at his place and gave him a new Wi-Fi pod, is what he called it. And he's like, my work laptop's the only thing that I see having problems. And I'm like, your work laptop is probably also the only thing that's connected to something via VPN that's gonna break if it has any blurb in the connection. And the fiber box in the house as well. Okay. That's kind of weird that it would take down so much of stuff at the same time. Especially with fiber, like it's not like it could have traveled through like coax or Ethernet lines or anything either. Like it's just a matter of everything got the brown power. Messed up your stuff on Sunday trying to fix it. Yeah, there's so much of that stuff that's not hard to do. I mean, it's easy to do right, but it's also easy to do wrong. And sometimes it gets complicated to fix when you do it wrong. I used to do sub work for AT&T, so I've fallen victim to switches and routers having a programming issue while they're setting them up and having to do factory resets on the Cisco equipment. That brings back some memories. There's a couple of times where I swapped out routers at a business, and you know, like they're telling me like I'm ready to go, you know, good to go, but you know you gotta hang out for a little bit until they give you like a release. So it's like they start doing their programming thing and everything's going along, and every once in a while you get that call back like 20 minutes later. It's like, yeah, this the router ended up locking up or something. I need you to reset it. Like, okay. Then it's like goes into protected mode, and it's like, okay, well, now we just need to blow it all out and start over again. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it still gets interesting. TP Link stuff isn't too bad. I mean, for that kind of price, it's adequate for sure. I've had more issues with D-Link equipment than anything else, to be honest. I don't know why. The TP Link stuff has been pretty stout. At work, I've used a couple of them. A couple of stuff from them. Even my router that I have at home here is a TP Link. And I've had really good luck with it, like, and that's on the, you know, like more closer to enterprise level stuff too, instead of consumer. I know some of our guys at work really like to use Netgear stuff still. A lot of that just because it's really simple. Really simple to set up. So that's all armadas. It's one of those things where it's I'd rather have somebody that could do something useful than nobody. I should have left that ship off of the node. Just managed to squeeze in my territory pass finished. Time to buy that pass. Yeah, I was kind of debating about that, if there was enough time to finish it off. I did actually get mine completed too. I was debating about this. It is a good value. You get a jump start on territory stuff. Like it's a good value. Still got a day and a half to decide. I think if it was $20, I wouldn't hesitate at all, but $50 is kind of like, eh. I'd have to look at the research really good, because for the most part, I don't care for a good chunk of the research. It's very self-serving into the territory loop itself. And that I don't see as a large benefit, at least where I'm at in the loop. Now down the road, there's a possibility that it could improve if the costs of the refinery go up. I don't know if this has the graduated research thing where, you know, like you get a node, and that node gives you like the next level of the refinery options. I'm not 100% certain on that. All right, I want to see if I can clear the 72s. So I have 200 points. Okay, so I can, if I can do all of the refines, or if I could do all these in 72s. I didn't pull. Oh, I didn't grab the right crew for my third ship. Okay, that's third ship. I didn't know which. I couldn't remember what ship this was supposed to be for. Let's talk the research. So, like, there's some decent research deeper in the tree. Oh, let's see. Where does this start? So, like, this research at the beginning for refinery improvement. Yeah, that's good stuff. Like, that's kind of a no-brainer. All of this PvE, PvP research, I don't consider important. These refinery improvements. Quantum refinery by 5%. That's not impactful at this level. But this is one of those things where it's the research 0 out of 5. Is that the... Which research is that? I don't know which research that is. It's not clear. Is it this one? It could be this one. But if it's only increasing the output of that by 5%, moving those from 100 to 105 is kind of like, meh. The node infected one. The Vanguard research isn't bad. I'm just talking about this whole tree in general. So, like, all this PvE stuff, that's not applicable to me right now. The TC, PvE, don't care. Even the TC, the loot is okay. Not bad. PvP, again, I don't care about. You know, like this FKR stuff.
Look, Bill,
not replicable, no.
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause.
Oh,
he's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
Why does that feel so applicable right now? Dude, we can't convince this guy of anything. Let's just leave. Broken Wolf, that timing is amazing. But yeah, the Vanguard mining rate increase. I don't know what the actual impact of this would be. 60% is not much. 400% is probably not much. Now, increasing the output of these refined things, 15%, that's not bad. You'll have a total of 20%, so you move from 100 to 120. Welcome back, Ellie. Like, that doesn't feel majorly impactful. And station damage, I don't care about this. That's not a matter to me. Protected cargo, I don't really know. That's base cargo. Base cargo. The 300% isn't impressive. 5,500% will probably be noticeable. The damage thing, that feels pretty diluted. Some of this stuff is hard to look at, but I should be able to see at least some of this on Spock's Club. I did the thing again. It's so useful to have two of these things. But I should be able to see on here what the ship power is. Is that 2 ships? I remember this does ships too. That's researcher buildings. I don't remember what the name Divite. I don't know if this one shows any of the efficiencies and stuff that affect the cargo. It'd be kind of convenient if it does. Now, this is all cost related. Do we have cost requirements? I don't know if that's actually covered in here for ships. Still lurking. Appreciate that, Dragon Ghost Rider. I wonder if research... This should be able to tell us. If I do research and I look at cargo capacity, there are 32 researches that affect cargo capacity. Uh, 32 things. So there's a couple of things that I don't have. But I mean, just off the top here, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 1,900, 21, 3, 31, 32. So I mean, there's 4,500. Good evening, Ghost Pepper. How are you doing tonight? So 4,500 in the cargo capacity. So that gets doubled. That gets doubled here. So that would be impactful. The hull upgrade, 400% isn't shit. Even that 8,000%, that's not that much. So if I look at hull health, there's 101 different researches that apply to hull health. Now, some of these aren't actual percentage-based things. They are straight numbers. It looks like it's just this one on the bottom. But just in... Oh, this isn't stuff that applies specifically to one ship. Can I filter by that? That's gonna be a tough one. But when you get into the epic ships, you know, looking at the favors, just the favor alone is 5,000%. Got all moved and now need to unpack everything. Congratulations on getting that move done. That is such a process. And it's such a relief once that's done. Say lots of funny things. They're not attributed to you. If we looked around in streamers clips, we would be able to find some for sure. But yeah, congratulations on the move. That's awesome. That means that we're one step closer to Ghost Pepper streams. So what are we looking at here? 8,000%. I mean, it's noticeable stuff, but it's not... The numbers aren't as big as they look. And I don't know if this is including... I don't know if this is including like the generators. Like the generators and stuff have a bunch there. One of your monitors didn't survive? That seems to be fairly common. It seems like a lot of people that I've seen move have had at least one monitor not make the trip. It's one of those things. They're fairly sensitive. Yeah, just looking at my Crenshaw. My Crenshaw has... I don't know what the specific requirements are. 1,300. I mean, there's 15,000% there. So, I mean, I've probably got 20,000%. I probably got 21,000%. I'm just looking at the territory research and, you know, like what the effective value is to some of this stuff. Because like these numbers are big numbers. You know, like 400% looks like a big number. But, you know, like when I'm already in 20,000%, 400% is what, that's a net of 2%. You know, like that doesn't have the same impact as you would think. And then so by the time you get up to this 80,000%, you know, like there you're starting to feel, or 8,000%, you're starting to feel it, but you're still not even 50% of values. Yeah, this is off the base along with all that other research. So it's diminished already because this is gonna move my 22,000 to 30,000, we'll say. So I mean, it ends up being, I wanted to say 40%, but 40% feels like it might be, that'd be too high. Closer to 30%. So I mean, is it impactful? Yes. But the numbers don't scream value to me. Because I mean, this goes up, this would add 8,000, and I don't know how much time, how much money it would cost to be able to get to that, or what level I could even get up to that level, to that tier 10. Because I'd be willing to bet that even getting past 5 or 6 on this is going to take 75. I could be wrong, but that's just an assumption. And I've got percentages left in like the surge hull plating. Like this goes up to 20,000% at level 80. Like my next upgrade for this one's going to be able to get it up to 4,300%. So I mean, that's, again, not a big move level for level, but towards the end goal, it's a big change. So when I look at this Vanguard research, you know, like there's improvements, but none of it's gonna be game breaking. So it doesn't make me want to spend the money, even though you're spending $50 to get $300 worth of these currencies. It's a good value for what Scopely assigned value to it, but the impact that it's going to cause my game doesn't excite me. And there are people that are, you know, like at the maximum limits of their stuff where, you know, like even a small impact will be noticeable and beneficial. And I'm not there right now. When I'm at 73, some of the FKR research is going to feel way more beneficial. Man, I have everybody in there going out on away teams assignments. And that's kind of a shame too. I have the I'm going to be doing Conqueror solo armadas, but the the task that I get doesn't cover these ones that I want to do. Be able to finish out my my Maverick tasks. That's so silly. Because for my Maverick task, I have to hit uncommons, which are 69s, and that would leave me short on points. Because these 72s are rares, and it's another It's another level where they missed the mark for aligning the hostile requirements or the armada requirements to the ops level. Like, it would be nice to have the flexibility to drop down to 69s if I have trouble doing 72s. But for me, this is something where it's worth jumping up to the 72s. And I don't know if I can do 4 of these. That's going to be a stretch. I've never attempted 4 of them. I don't think I've done a 72 since I upgraded my Vengeance. And I may have upgraded the Enterprise. I did not send the cube yet. I don't think... I don't think I'm gonna have enough ships survive to be able to do more than one. I'm gonna at least lose the cube, but I also might lose the Enterprise. So I'm gonna boost the Vengeance last. Because that one needs the Cerritos the most. Or that one's should survive the longest. It's one of those things. I can keep the refinery, or I can keep the Maverick faction store fed with the 69s. So I generally don't move up to the 72s. Because these take way more effort. I should have done it in the reverse way.
Captain Impossible's the name, all hands on deck, engage. We're flying through the sky, flying faster than the light, to the edge of the universe, see you on the other side. It is not my place to lead you, it is not my place to follow you, but I will always find a way. I will always find a way. I got a Vulcan mind, Klingon heart.
All right. Let's see how many ships we can get to survive this. I actually should have the disco. No, Cuban Enterprise have instant jump. Oh, none of them survived? Did I get rocked hard? Did it just target the vengeance? Oh, the cube went down in round 1. And then Vengeance took the good chunk of that damage. A little bit on the Enterprise. A little more on the Enterprise. Man, that cube is way too soft. Because that cube was also carrying Troy. That's worked in the past. Two hours till directive claim? Yeah, that's not happening tonight. That was close at least. I'll have to move Deanna over to the Enterprise. Everybody must have moved over from ISO 2 to ISO 3. I've never seen it this empty before. Did they add isogenite into the Flat Rush? It felt like there's more people doing it than normal. I was thinking that isogen was included in the normal stuff. I guess not. All right, let's go. Let's raid out for the night. We're gonna go raid Dark Tree Gaming. He is celebrating his 3-year affiliate anniversary tonight. Let's go show him some love. Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight, and hope everybody had a great Monday. I will be live again on Wednesday. Thank you, Camel. I will be live again on Wednesday. We'll go over probably what the new ARC stuff's gonna be, because we should have preview by that time, and that's gonna be ARC Fall Eve already. Holy crap, I didn't even realize that. So should be a light event day. We'll have some marbles, probably give away some merch, maybe a little bit of battle cash, and yeah. Hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday. I know I'm gonna go get some of my quesadillas tomorrow. Have a good evening. Go show Dark Tree Gaming some love. Again, it's his 3-year stream anniversary.